So what do you do if you have a client or a colleague who's about to do a meeting interview or give a speech and says, I just don't have time to do any kind of training or prep? This is a common problem my clients face all over the world. They've got an executive who is hardworking, competent, but frankly doesn't really know that much about dealing with the media, is not a great speaker, but says, I don't have time to do a training. In their mind, it's about setting aside 2 full days or 1 full 8-hour day of training when they're being pulled in a million different directions, 10,000 emails and 100 calls every day. So in their mind, it's just an impossibility. It's some luxury beyond their wildest belief to actually do a day of training to get better at their media skills or their public speaking skills. Here's my recommendation for PR firms, for in-house PR people, for communications people dealing with busy executives like this. Don't ask them if they want to do a training, because they'll either say no, or they'll say, that's great, I'd love to, I'm too busy now, let's do it in 6 months. And 6 months from now, they'll say exactly the same thing. It will never happen. Instead, here's what I recommend. Say to the executive, your media interview is at noon on Thursday. Do you want to do the rehearsal at 2 o'clock Wednesday or 10:30 a.m. on Tuesday? Don't ask them if they want to do a rehearsal. Just make it seem like it's a part of the normal due diligence process. It's a part of what you do every bit as essential and as normal as running it through spell check or editing a press release. Don't ask them if they want to do a rehearsal. Ask them when. Give them option A, option B. If they want to suggest option C a different time, fine. But let's give it something tangible that can be put on the calendar, even if it's just a half an hour. Because you can do a mini training within a half an hour. You can still help them get more comfortable. You can still record them on video or audio, play it back, critique it, and give them tips. So remember, when it comes to media training and public speaking training, it's not all or nothing. It's not the deluxe, full service, 2-day or 8-hour training or nothing. You can do it in bite sizes, but you've got to position it the right way with your clients or with your colleagues. A lot of people have a visceral negative reaction to the word training. You potty train someone. Training implies they don't know what they're doing. They may even be insulted by the idea of training. But if you say rehearsal, it goes down a lot easier. People understand. Even Meryl Streep rehearses. Broadway stars rehearse. Great tennis players, great football players still practice with a coach. So it's not threatening to their ego. So that's my recommendation. Don't ask them about a training. Ask them when they want to do a rehearsal, and do the rehearsal with video. And these days, that is as simple as you at the last second, without asking them, pulling out your cell phone to record the sample interview or the speech.